Jaffna Sri Lankan roast pan செய்ய போறோம். அதுக்கு தேவையான பொருட்கள் teaspoon sugar, half tablespoon salt, half tablespoon yeast, 3 pieces of butter, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, and 1 cup of warm milk with water, and 5 cups of flour, bread flour or the normal flour. I use this cup.
Okay, so first you're gonna mix together your yeast and your sugar in a bowl. Then you are going to add about 1/3 of the cup of half milk and half water to the mixture, and you're gonna stir until it is completely combined. And then you're going to cover it and let it sit for 5 minutes until it rises. Okay, now we will add our other ingredients to the flour. So first we're gonna add our salt, and then 3 pieces of butter, our sour cream, and the rest of our milk and water mixture. And we're going to mix this until it comes into a dough consistency. Okay, now it's been 5 minutes and our yeast mixture has risen. So now we're going to pour it into the flour mixture and just give that a nice mix. Okay, so this is optional, but if you want it to be way easier, you can pour the dough into a food processor and just mix that together until it creates its own little batter. You can add some water to make it mix easier, and then as you can see, it creates a dough. And the consistency should look like this. So after you knead the dough, you're going to add about a tablespoon of coconut oil or any other oil you want around the dough and cover that up and let the dough sit for at least 2 hours. Okay, so after 2 hours, the dough should be completely risen and looking like this. Now you can put the dough onto a cutting board or a rolling board and split it into as many pieces as you want. Okay, after you finish cutting up the bread, you're going to get a baking sheet ready with some Paan on it, and you're going to take your pieces of bread and form them into little slices. Then you're going to take a brush and spread on some coconut oil, and place it into the baking sheet. Then, to make the pieces not stick together, you can add a piece of parchment paper in between each slice. Okay, so this is what your pan should look like after you stack up your bread. You can either use paper or no paper, they both work just as fine. Now, take some saran wrap and cover up the bread again and let it rise for about another hour. And remember to leave space so then they have space to grow and rise. Okay, so in the meantime, you can preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then once that's done baking, you can add your baking tins into the oven. And let them bake for about half an hour. After half an hour, the tops of the bread should be nice and golden brown. Then you can take them out and begin the next process, which is separating the pieces of bread and laying them on another baking sheet so the insides can bake. After 15 minutes, the insides should be nice and brown as well. You can top it with some butter or garlic or anything of your choice. And you're done! Look at this delicious roast paan. Thanks for watching! Remember to like and subscribe for more recipes with the Japanese cuisine.